Hurrah! Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube video, and today we will finally be doing the questions and answers that I put on my Twitter and on my Instagram before I get banned on there anyway. And today we're going to go through them all, yay, because I keep getting asked the same questions. So I'm hoping with this video I don't have to answer the same questions. I'm sure I will end up though, never mind. Let's get started, shall we? So we'll start with the Twitter ones first, because that was a bit easier and more organised than the Instagram ones. That was a bit of a mess. So first of all, Jimmy Draw, who I absolutely love working with. He does a lot of VR videos with me and he is just the loveliest guy to work with. Absolutely hilarious. And no matter how many times I've been there, I will forever drive past the house, phone him and realise I'm in the completely wrong street. But never mind. So Jimmy Draw asks, what is the proudest achievement in any part of your life? Passing my driving tests, because it took me 5 times to do the theory and 6 times to do the practical, and we got there in the end. And we're not going to talk about how much it cost. I was learning to drive for about 4 years, and I think I would have got there sooner if I stopped asking strange questions that my poor driving instructor Charlotte just looked at me with confusion, because I said, oh, was it part of the tests and the lessons to learn how to put fuel in the car? Because I thought, well, I've never done that. What if I do it wrong? And still to this day, I'll only buy cars with the petrol, which I've always called the green one, because anything else I might get a bit confused and put the wrong one in. I might not naturally be blonde, but good God, have I got the brain of one. So finally learning how to drive, it took me a long enough time, but I'm so proud that I actually finally managed to do it. I know it's not up there with loads of other people's achievements, but it was my own personal one that took forever and cost me an absolute arm and a leg. Second one, David. He's one of my lovely, lovely photographers that I've worked with. He's shot some of the lovely pictures you'll see in the background of this room that I absolutely love still to this day, and hopefully we get to shoot more soon. He asks, is it sometimes lonely doing your job? Do you ever get nervous about working with others for the first time, be it models or photographers? I mean, it can be a lonely job because you mainly stay in either your own house or wherever you shoot content, and you don't really get to meet people unless you book a model or book a photographer, and normally then it's just work, and you never know. With models, you never know how much, is this a friend relationship, is it a working relationship, is she only here because I've paid her? So it can be a bit odd, but I have made and met some wonderful people in this industry that are still friends to this very day, and I hope they carry on being friends to the very end, which would be quite nice. As for photographers, I no longer shoot with anyone new, because I have been modelling for the last 8 years, I think. I started when I was 19. Do the maths yourself. And I got to a point now where I just prefer doing my own website. It's fun. I get to pick what I do, what I wear, how long, how it's shot, how it's edited. All of that's lovely stuff. And I know that then it's only my real true friends and fans who I get to see the lovely content that I work so hard on. So, but back when I was modelling, yeah, it's nervous because there's only so much research and talking to other models who've worked with and references that you can go by to give you an idea, but you never know what that particular person might be thinking that particular day. I used to be very blunt. Well, I am still very blunt. So I think that would put a lot of photographers at a sort of, oh, all right, she's not as friendly as her purple port pictures make her look, and her Instagram pictures and her Twitter pictures. No, I'm not. I will soon tell you to fuck off or suck a dick if you get on the wrong side of me. But other than that, I'm normally quite a nice model to work with, honest. I have heard that some people are quite intimidated by how all of my platforms sound. But honestly, once you've worked with me, I am nice. As long as you're nice, that's how it goes. It's all about mutual respect. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you're a dick to me, I'm going to be a dick to you. Right. Soul catcher. Oh no, not catcher. Soul catch. How stressful is your job? Is it more or less stressful when you are producing versus being the model? And how good does my car stereo sound now? Well, car stereo sounds amazing. I love it. I still need to do a bit more because when we did the video of putting it in, it got very late. I just wanted it in, working, functioning, and it's still kind of like that today. Because I have other plans to do with the car. I just haven't had the time / money / attention span to rip it all back out and do it all again properly. Because right now it's sort of, if it's meant to be straight like this in the box, it's kind of like that in the box. And if the sunlight comes through and hits it a particular direction, half the screen is blind to me. So when I am doing the sat nav on it, I got no idea what time I'm going to be there. I'll be there when I be there, alright? How stressful is your job? More or less stressful. Well, I get stressed with every shoot. Even this video, the video I'm doing now, and the 2 videos I've shot before for my website. I'll just drop that in there. I wonder how many times I can drop that in there. I get stressed. I have my plan, I have my outfit list, I have all of the props that I need for the shoot, but until it's finished and I'm sitting at my desk with my makeup off and my hair up and in pyjamas normally, I don't stop stressing. So even I get the sort of itch of stress and anxiety. I much prefer, if I could just do one or the other and the money not matter, I would much rather just be the model and someone else made the plan, the shoot, the set up the lights, the set up the camera, the set up all the other stuff, and I just rocked up and looked pretty. That's the bit I prefer. However, I do like producing because I can shoot what I want. I mean, you can see behind me a range of clothes that are just sitting up there that I will shoot at some point because I like to buy the clothes for the shoot, make the plan, and then the next step is to shoot it. But I've got a very long list of things to shoot up there, and there's a box down there to shoot, which I will get to, I promise. I just need time. Right, next one. I wish my iPad would stop turning round. Stop it. Stop turning round. There we go. David again. Lovely photographer. One of my favourites still today. He is absolutely lovely guy who loves to feed me chocolate. All from that one shoot where I go, I'd like some chocolate and cans of Coke. The man buys me 24 cans and all of the chocolate that I'm pretty sure Tesco offers. So, hurrah. But what do you ask again, David? What do you enjoy most, and what do you dislike about your job? I mostly enjoy picking the outfits and the concepts behind the videos. That's what I absolutely love. I love doing the shopping with a plan in mind of buying all the accessories, all the clothes, the matching shoes. I love that part. I know that's a job of a stylist, and I would quite happily, lovingly do that job. I absolutely love it. And organising things, putting things into calendars, having plans. I love it. Absolutely love it. The part I hate about the shoot is, weirdly enough, actually kind of doing the shoot. And that's only because, like I said previously, I get so stressed and so worried because I want to make it as perfect and as amazing as I humanly possibly can, so everyone likes it. And I always worry when I get that one comment going, oh, it would have been better if you did this, it would have been better if you did that, and then I sort of think away thinking, oh shit, yeah, no, it would have been better if I did this from that, and then I try to put that into the next video, and there's always that comment. So it's more the negativity of people not understanding how much effort goes into these videos. You think I just dress up, put the camera on, put their lights up, press go. No, there is about 2 days worth of work that goes before actually shooting the videos, which is the part I enjoy. But when it comes to the day of shooting, I get a little stressed, I get a little worried because I want to make it as wonderful as I can. But sometimes that's hard to do, especially when you get inside your own head. Next one. ARC, Abstract Thoughts 10. I will hopefully put all these in a really cool thing down here of print screens, hopefully, but possibly not. We'll see how fancy I feel after doing this video. Abstract Thoughts 10. What are the top 3 things on your bucket list to do? I want to go in a hot air balloon, but I don't want to do a group one. I want it to be me and like a select group of people I like, and obviously the air balloon driver, flyer, pilot. Would you be a air balloon man person thing? That's top number 1, but apparently they're very, very expensive. I do keep looking, but it's astronomical if you want it just for your own select group of people, not just a random bunch of old white people in the balloon that you don't really know, and they'll very much judge me. Go to Japan, always wanted to, and I don't want to go just for a week. I want to literally go out there for a whole month and get to see like a good majority of it. I would do much longer, but I have poor chicken George, my konya, who didn't want to be part of this video. He's a bit sulky because we went to the vet yesterday, and he's okay, he's fine. He just didn't particularly appreciate the vets at all. Bless him. Go to Japan, hot air balloon, and get my Mustang. I really, 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 really want a V8. I can't have really because I'd be very naughty driving it. So I'm probably going to have to get the 2.3 EcoBoost one, but I want it all black. All black. And any trim of it, black. Seats, black leather. Black, black, black. It's going to look amazing. And then if anyone ever sees me in this black Mustang, you're going to pull up and it's going to be little me driving a big, massive, what we call in this house, big dick car. And I'd love one of them. I don't want to just drive one on an experience day. I want to have one. I want to enjoy it. But I think the government is working their way on destroying that. And the electric version looks like shit. So Ford, sort it out please. I want a pretty Mustang, not a 4x4 gross looking thing that you did. Abstract thoughts again. How do you go about developing ideas for your new content? It normally weirdly starts with either a prop. So either an adult toy or a pair of shoes or an outfit. Something will just go, this is a princess shoot, this is a alien shoot, this is punk girl next door sort of shoot. That's normally what sets it off, of becoming almost a different character or a different version of Chloe that people might want to see. Because I like to change my looks, as you can see. We're going to go full on pink soon. Just need to let this pink come out. That's mainly what brings up the ideas. Or someone might request something and I might go, oh, I've done that before, but I've not shot it for my own stuff. So let's make that the best one I've ever done. And hopefully people will like it. And that normally ensues with stress and drama. One fluffy bit of hair just up in my face. Da 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 da. Oh, now are we going to get difficult names? No. Wonderful. Joanki Jawaskanan. I was never going to say that right. Do you like wearing diapers? Do you wear them in private or just in front of the camera? I get asked this question a lot by the diaper community. And it's mainly for work, unfortunately. I know you have this lovely idea that I frolic all day in them. But I just like all fetishes, really, within reason. And knowing that other people are watching them going, oh, Chloe Toy does that. Chloe Toy understands it. Chloe Toy shoots it and appreciates it, which is what I do with all of the fetishes I shoot. I don't judge. Whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. That's how I feel. And yeah, I just wear them for work. And I've got a very lovely fan base from it all. And yeah, that's it really for that one. UK adult producers, official UCAP. Hello! I didn't realise you guys followed me. When did you decide to do porn? That's always a good one. It's the one I get asked the most actually. I especially did back in the day when I started. I was working in retail, minimum wage, getting paid, what was it, like £25 a day at the age of 18 and more or less supervisor. And I came home after a right awful day, just customer after customer, just being angry because they woke up in the wrong side of the bed or someone had pissed in their cereal and somehow it was my fault. And I thought, do you know what, I I can't do this anymore. I can't, you know when you have that thought of going, I'm not going to be doing this for the rest of my goddamn life. Good God, no, I can't be doing this. Because people are just angry for no real reason. And someone I know said, well, you're pretty enough. I was like, oh, thanks, enough. Why don't you become a model? I laughed it off and thought, right, okay, back then, what 19-year-old blonde 5'3" blue-eyed Essex girl didn't want to be a model at the time? And then the more I looked into it, the more I found out, oh, actually there's not that many that look like me, because everyone had the fake tan, the big tits, the everything just wasn't their own. I thought, wow, the only thing I've got fake of mine is maybe the occasional hair dye, but that all fades out and comes out. And yeah, 8 years down the line, I think, 7 or 8 years down the line, I'm still here because I enjoy it. And it's not just for the money. I enjoy meeting the people. I get to shoot all kinds of weird and wonderful, fascinating really, customs, and shooting with some wonderful producers throughout the years. So it's been much better than that retail job. I do sometimes miss working there though, because it was just a simple day. You got up, you got dressed, you served customers, you talked to customers, you talked to the other people you work with, and then you went home. That's quite nice, and at no point did I have to get naked. That would have been very odd where I worked. Not people wouldn't have been too questionable, but yeah, it's sometimes nice to just keep your nice outfit on and not take it off 3 minutes later. Oh no, stop doing that. Stuart Cody, 2. Which part of porn or Chloe if you get... What? Which way, porn or Chloe, if I go classic Sega 64 Sonic? Not my thing, but if I but if it gets you wet, then happy days all round. Unfortunately, I don't think you've seen my massive collection, but I'm more Nintendo. I've never got along with the Sonic games. They are far too fast for me. I don't understand what's going on, and I think they were a little bit before when I started getting into the games. We had the SNES, the NES, N64, which I still have all today. Yay! My mum was kind enough to let me take them with me. So not really. No, I'm not a fan of Sonic, really, unfortunately. I'm more Zelda and Pokemon, which, if you'd seen any pictures of my house, you would see, especially with my Triforce tattoo on the bottom of my back. So no, you can keep that. I'm sure there are some girls out there who quite like Sonic, but not me, unfortunately. Mr. Pippington, do you ever get recognised while out and about? Not really, because normally when I go outside, I look very normal, but no makeup. We've got joggers, we've got leggings on, we've got some top that's some nerdy top, hair just up in a scruffy mess, glasses on, and just a different attitude to me completely. So not really. I think that there's a few people that have gone, oh, I think I recognise her, but they're normally with wives or partners or a group of friends, so they can't really ask where they might see me from. But I think we both know, sir, where you've seen me. So yeah, no, probably a few times, but not many people have come up to me and said, oh my god, you are Chloe Toy. No. A few people have gone, oh, I think that was her, a few days later, and then I hear about it and it's like, well, why didn't they come see me? I'm quite a nice person. And I do go, before the world went to absolute shit, I used to go to conventions, I used to post pictures of me at these conventions, and I was always waiting for people to come up and say, hi, can I have a picture with you? But I think I only have like 2 people who asked for pictures who knew who I was, which is a shame. But never mind, there's still a few more years, and maybe even with this YouTube, I might find more people that might notice me. Not in an arrogant way, but it would be nice to meet some of you at some point, as long as you're normal and friendly and don't try to grab me. That'd be nice. Ryan John Walter. Thank you for having a simple Twitter name. Thank you. Will you ever offer telephone chat again? Probably not, as is the short part of it, because all these platforms that we can use telephone chat on normally take about a 40 to 60% cut, and a lot of them, they take that cut and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't seem to go into their infrastructure, it doesn't seem to go into their customer service, it doesn't seem to go anywhere besides lining the pockets of people who own the platforms. So if I have phone trouble or tech trouble, you shout at me as if it's my fault. It's not. So until I can find an actual platform that A, doesn't take a nasty cut for doing fuck all, if they do take a cut, I need to feel it. I need to be able to see that the website looks great, the communication's great, they've got nice clientele already. I need, sell me more, and then I will sign up, because I miss doing the chats, I miss doing the TVs, I miss talking to you all. But yeah, until there's a platform that doesn't take such a nasty cut, not anytime soon. Remote 2. We'll go with that. What's your favourite, least favourite content to shoot? My least favourite, and there is a reason why, is, and you can probably guess, is messy shoots. I enjoy doing them, but if I have to shoot them in my own house and I'm the one who cleans it up afterwards and I'm the one who has to get all the stuff and it all lands on me, it's hard work. I need to hire like another team to do the clean up and the ordering of all the bits and bobs. But it is a fun shoot. So when I get to do them for other production companies or other producers, that's fine. I've only got to wash myself off. After that, not my problem, is it? I get paid and bugger off home. Right. Oh no. And my most favourite shoots. Favourite shoots are when it's just an odd thing. You sort of go, what am I doing? And the best person for that is Kinky Customs. I always have such a laugh working with him because most of the things I get to do there are just weird and wonderful fetishes and customs that I would have never thought to do myself for my own content, but I do enjoy getting to do them because it's always a weird and wonderful day. But other than that, the cool fantasy shoots where at worst I might get nude, but it's all artistic, it's all lovely. There's been some real thought that goes behind it, not just here's your pants and bra, fiddle yourself and fuck off. Those ones drag a little bit. Now to the Instagram ones. Oh, there we go. I'm going to call you by your name that you just go by on here. Azu asks, have I ever been to Coventry? I think so. Not for a day out trip. I would have either gone there for work or, well, yeah, for work, that would have been it. It's the only other option. Probably, but I can't picture it in my head, but I probably have been to Coventry. Right. Someone asked, what's your YouTube channel? This one. This is my YouTube channel. I'm probably being a bit sarky here, but I did post my YouTube video, so it's not my fault. I'm not going to send you all personal links to find out. Someone just says hi. That's not a question. That's not a question. And that's not a question. That's just spam harassing hello. Stop doing that. Stop it. You won't get answered. Right, give me a minute because the Instagram people didn't quite follow the brief. The Twitter people, clever people. Instagram people, not so much. Do you more... Oh, iBallooner. So, I think I already know the answer to his question. Do you identify more with diapers or balloon kink? Neither, really. I don't prefer either or out of the two. I don't identify more with either. I find them both just as fun. I mean, I've had a right old laugh with some balloons falling off beds, popping them before I was meant to pop them, popping them in very awkward, weird ways. And diapers, just getting to do the fetish has been fun enough for me. So I don't identify with either or particularly. That one is not a question. That one's not a question. Someone asks, that's very good, what is the video? The video is where you ask me questions, if that is your question. Oh, wow, that's a fucking matrix of a question. Right. Canadian Whamfam. There we go. 883. First off, I love your work. Thank you. I'm curious with your work in the adult industry. What is the strangest, most outlandish request for a video, whether it has been a customer or a company? Outlandish. I mean, outlandish, and I said no, was, hello, can you put a Coke can up your bottom? I said no, unless you can do it. Because I don't know if you've seen a Coke can. Well, we're not talking the little mixer ones. We're talking the proper ones that you could order and actually buy. I told him no, unless he can fit it in first. I think he was just being a bit hopeful. You can't just go, here's a Coke can. Up the bum it goes, please. It's not quite how that works. So that was an outlandish no. An outlandish yes. There's been a few, I think. But the best one, I think, was, hello, Chloe. And this is Kinky Customs again. Can I pretend to roast you like a chicken? You had me at that. I'm like, what? And there was apple in the mouth, there was a carrot that was meant to go up the pussy, but it went in the arse, because why not? Tied up, based in oil. I think I even got sprinkled with thyme or some sort of seasoning. And it was just really funny, because I sort of thought, this is my job I get to do. I go from looking lovely and glamorous to being borderline roasted as a chicken, which is funny. I like those games. Thank you for the good question. Jerry Quizzos. These names. You're trying to make me struggle, aren't you? Would you do a VR cosplay as Zelda or another character? Well, it's like you've seen my plan of things to shoot, because we've got Zelda here once I finish the outfit. It's taken me a while because I picked quite a difficult thing to start off, learning how to make and sew from hand. I've also got plans to do Navi and Samus. Yeah. So I've got a few plans to do VR cosplay and just normal cosplay as well. But those ones take time. Those ones I need photographers, lighting tech, sound tech, VR tech, people to help me do them, because I am only really one person and it can be quite hard trying to set all of that stuff up whilst then also focusing on the outfit and what I'm doing. So don't worry, I have plans. I do have plans. I just need time. So much time to do those ones. Unholy smokers. How long have you been smoking cigarettes? Do you have a favourite cigarette? I've been smoking sort of on and off from the age of 17. And I started off with Mayfair Smooth because they were nice and cheap, unless you went JPS. JPS was sad times because you used to be able to get a 10 pack for like £3. Not the best cigarettes, but when times were hard, when we worked back in retail. But now I gravitate toward Mayfair Smooth or Marlboro Gold if I've got a choice, which I do normally, to be fair. So yeah, a good few years, on and off. I'm more on the electric cigarette now, because I am trying to cut down on smoking, and I only smoke if the custom needs it or if the production needs it. Let's have a drink. Steve Wilton 152 asks, what's your personal size preference when it comes to cocks? And then leads it off with, and also top 5 best movie TV shows. I love how we've gone naughty question and normal question. Preference on size of cocks. I don't really have one. I like the one that I'm with. That's a very reasonable size and a good size for me. But to be quite honest, I'm going to let you all know now, cocks do not interest me. Do not send me pictures of it. Do not. I don't find them arousing in any sort of way when it's just a picture. No, thank you. Especially as I've got some awesome looking dildos that are dragons and all sorts of weird and wonderful things. And your little mushroom top is not that exciting at all. No. But to be quite honest, if you've got a lovely lady, a lovely girlfriend or wife or something, I'd probably much rather see her tits. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're going to send me any pictures, it needs to be your lady's tits or pet pictures. That will get a conversation from me at least, if that's what you're trying to go for. And what was it? Top 5? Top 5. There was definitely Dexter. Dexter was amazing. I'm more of a TV series kind of person. But Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Princess Bride. Right now I've been watching Good Doctor, which is very good. And it's either Riverdale or Pretty Little Liars. It's a mixture of those two, because you've got to have a little bit of teen drama when no one in this cast is a teen, set in America. Love it. Love the teen drama. Next question, please. Dixon 3434. What is your view on the Northern Irish guy? Oh, hang on. What's your views on Northern Irish guys? I don't know. I can't really see you from here, but I don't hate you. I don't really have an opinion on people, really. Unless I've actually personally met you, I tend to not judge people from where they came from. I tend to judge them on how they treat me and others that I love. Would a rugby playing one have any chance? I mean, to be quite honest, the sports of rugby doesn't really do it for me, and neither does any sport at all. Which annoyed a lot of people when there was football on. What team would you love? I don't care for it. I really don't. I appreciate that the lads have spent many years or months training, but it just doesn't do it for me, unfortunately. No. I much prefer... Sounds odd, but guys from bands. But to be quite honest, if you look like Geralt from Witcher, happy days. So Henry Cavill would be right up there, but I'm pretty sure he's not looking for a 20-something porn star at all. I think he has a wife as well, so he's probably not interested in having a third. So no. Do you like pineapple on pizza? That is from... Really? Username with no numbers. Or at least that was easy to do. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. I won't get upset. But my pizza to go to is pepperoni. Just, with cheese and tomato sauce and everything. I won't throw a fit if that happened. But it's not what I'd order anyway. I know there's a big debate about it, should or shouldn't. I don't mind it. I'll eat it. But most things on a pizza I probably would eat, really. Next question. First of all, can I have your YouTube channel from The Last of Us? I will put it out for everyone who keeps asking, what is your YouTube? I don't know how many times I've linked to it, and the link stays on my Twitter and my Instagram, so I'm not sure why people keep asking just for me to send them the link, but I will put it in the thing. And then if that's you, you've asked for it, so you could then watch the video, you can put your comments and questions below, and I might do another one if I get enough questions. This is already going to definitely overrun, I'm sure, but never mind, we've got to get those YouTube hours up, so watch till the end, please. Linda Morrissey, I think I've said that right. Do you play Pokemon Sword and Shield? And if you do, we could do raids together. I did. I completed it in like a week. And I'm going to tell you now, it's not my favourite Pokemon game. I know. Blasphemy. I know. Because it's the first open world one and it did look lovely. I just didn't care. That's the thing. I didn't care. It was a bit like Ultra Sun and Moon. I didn't care. Don't give me the story again. But I'd love to do raids. If I had more Switch people doing raids with me, I probably would be into it a bit more. But normally with me, once I've done the story, collected all the Pokemons, it goes up on the shelf and I sort of forget about it and then wait for the next one. Well, the next, you know, remastered, or they're actually doing another open world game, which I'm looking forward to. But none of them come out anytime soon, which makes me sad. Someone just asks, W Samuel 19, about computers or porn. It can be whatever you like, mate. Any question. If you haven't been watching this video and you've seen it's gone from porn to normal stuff, that's fine. I'd quite happily answer questions about computers because I've got lots of little projects coming on. As you've seen, I've built many computers. My own computer, I've built models computers, I've built many computers. I am planning to, at some point, once I've got money, time and effort, to hopefully do a water cooling one, because I've never done water cooling because it's always scared me a little bit. I've always been a bit too nervous to do it because water plus electronics always seemed like a bad idea to me. And knowing my luck, I'll forget to tighten something and it will just piss and leak everywhere, so I'm a little scared to do them. And we've got a retro one coming along that I am shooting at the same time as this. It's just I've been waiting for some new parts to come along so I can make it lovely. But you'll see that video very soon. And next question. Savage Nerd 92. Do you have a favourite Pokemon? I know it's very cliche, but it is Pikachu, because my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Snap, and I absolutely love the amount of pictures and cuteness of Pikachu. And at the same time I was watching the series, so Ash having his Pikachu was amazing, and then the first Game Boy one I got was obviously Pokemon Yellow, so it's always been Pikachu. You can see all of the Pikachus up here. They all live in their little lone baskets and I've got them dotted around everywhere. I think last time when someone counted, I had about 42 Pikachus that they could see, because I'm sure there's many more tucked away somewhere else. And is that it? No, one more. Do you prefer wearing PVC or latex? From Natasha B91 on Instagram. I much prefer latex. It's more expensive, I know, but I think it just looks and sits better on me. Unless you get some real fitted PVC, which is very hard to come by. But a lot of my really cool boots and shoes are PVC. But clothing wise, to wear normally, it would have to be latex because it just sits so nicely. Right, I do believe that is all the questions, but I do remember someone asking, they'd seen on my videos that I had a giant pink bear that I worked with the lovely Lily Roberts, and they asked, where do I keep it? Well, he lives under my bed now because there was nowhere else to put him, and he lives under there. Hopefully we'll get him out a few more times, but that was the only place I could put him where if people came round they wouldn't question why I've got a massive, I think it was like 9-foot bear. So he sits scrumpled up, pushed under the bed to protect me from all the monsters, I guess. Well, we got through that. I don't know however long this video took. Probably long enough to finally get some YouTube watch hours, which would be quite nice because we're all getting removed off all of the platforms. So, if you have more questions or you're new and would like to ask me questions, put them in the comments below and I will pick some for the next video if this one does very well and everyone watches till the end. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, until then, the next time I see you, bye!